What if aging wasn't just something that happens with time, but it's something what your body does to you depending on how you live? In this video, we are exploring the real reasons why your body is feeling older than your age, not just on the outside, but from deep within. You will understand how things like fatigue, brain fog, poor sleep, or even slow recovery aren't just random, but signals. And once you know how to read them, you'll know how to respond. If you stay till the end, you will walk away with a clear picture of how your body's natural repair systems work and how minor changes in your movement, rest, rhythm, and nutrition can help you reconnect with your energy, sharpness, and vitality you thought you had lost. This isn't about reversing your age on paper, it's about helping you become stronger, clearer, and more alive in a way that lasts. Hi, this is going to be a bit different. I'm not here to give you top 5 skincare list, 5-minute workout video, or a clever morning routine to boost your metabolism. That's not how it works. And deep down, you know that too. Hi, I'm Dr. Samatha. I'm longevity physician. If you have clicked on this, you have probably had that moment. You're looking at a recent picture of yourself and you're wondering, is this how I look like when I'm at 36? You're brushing your teeth and your shoulders feeling tighter. You're waking up slower than you used to be, even when sleeping early. You're drinking coffee not because you're enjoying, but because you're trying to get through the day. And maybe you're telling yourself, is this how life is going to look like from now onwards? And feeling it's just stress. But as a longevity physician, let me tell you, it's not just stress. And no, it's not normal. I have had people coming to me after trying everything, dermatologists, nutritionists, supplements, peptides, nothing changes, they feel stuck. And worst of all, they think, this is just how life feels like now. It isn't. Your body is designed to repair you every second of every day. And when you're young, it's automatic. You stress out, you eat outside, you eat nonsense, you sleep late, and still you bounce back. But somewhere in your 30s and definitely into your 40s, that magic starts to fade. And what happens next? Your walking and movements slow down, you recover slowly from the workouts, you forget things halfway through the sentence, you feel breathless walking upstairs where you used to jog, you go to bed and still wake up tired, and you forget things quickly. But none of this feels like a problem worth fixing because it's not illness, it's just aging. It's repair systems shutting down, it's inflammation not fully clearing, it's mitochondria turning offline, it's your circadian rhythm going out of sync, and it's protein which is missing. It's stress which is unrelenting and unprocessed. And it's your body working in a world it has never been designed for. But this is the part most people never hear. It's reversible. Not like a magic reset and not completely, but meaningfully and deeply you can slow it down. You can turn parts of it around. You can look into the mirror and see your body catching up to the life you wanted to live. I have seen it over and over again, not with gimmicks or not with pills or hacks. Let's talk about what it looks like. Not what to buy, but what to rebuild. First, let's rebuild muscle. You're not losing strength because you're getting older. You're getting older because you're losing strength. Let's look at it like this. Think of your body like a bank account and your muscle like a savings. The more you save while you're younger, the better you live into your older age and you live more independently. Because muscle is your metabolic engine. It is anti-aging. It regulates your blood glucose levels, it makes your bones stronger, it builds stronger immune system and also reduces stress. Overall, it also balances hormonal levels. And yes, makes you look better. Very importantly, it keeps you from falling when you are into your 60s. And you don't need a gym membership. All you need is to challenge your body. Carry any extra heavy weight, squat slowly at least 3 times a week, and watch some YouTube videos, and you can start off with a yoga. Please don't wait until you feel motivated. Please begin before you're ready. Because it gets harder every year you wait. Then we rebuild movement, not steps, not cardio machines. Next, protein. This is the most commonly missed macronutrient, especially in women. Most of you are eating plenty, but how many of you are building your body, getting enough aminos to build your hormones, to build your stronger immune system, to rebuild your gut, and also to make enough neurotransmitters? Most people I see are getting only 20 to 30 grams of protein a day, and it's not enough. We need at least 1.2 to 1.6 gram per kilogram body weight per day, and it has to be consistent every meal. It could be lentils, eggs, chicken, fish, Greek yogurt, not just bars, but real food. If you have already fixed your protein intake and still wondering what could be those missing pieces to solve the complete puzzle of aging slower, then you should find out what methylation is all about. Think of methylation like a cellular switchboard where it has a capacity to turn your genes on or off. It can repair your DNA, detoxify your body, and make you feel better. But how do you know it? It's like maintenance crew of your own body's biology. If it sleeps on the job, the body breaks down and you can feel it. You'll feel slower, you age faster, and it all gets harder. But why methylation breaks down and who is at risk? Most of the time, people who eat very restrictive diets, for example, vegetarians, vegans who are on birth control pills or antacids, or people who stress out a lot in general, or people who have family history of mutations, for example, MTHFR, MTRR, or MTR, are at a greater risk for poor methylation. And 40% of the individuals have MTHFR mutation. But how do you know it? Is there a lab test? And do you even need a lab test for that? Most of the times, you feel it. You may feel slower, your energy feels plummeting, and your mornings feel groggy, and you could be at risk for histamine triggers, or you can have hormone imbalances. Overall, these are the signs of poor methylation. But you can get it tested too. There could be basic blood labs that you can do, and there could be a homocysteine. These could indicate if you are not methylating enough. So, how do you fix methylation naturally? You need to be consuming foods which are rich in these methylating nutrients, for example, B6, B9, B12, magnesium, and choline rich foods. Cutting down on sugar, reducing alcohol intake because that can clog your body systems, hydrating enough, add leafy greens, lentils, eggs, beetroots, and salmon. And yes, you can test it too. You could do basic blood investigations and a homocysteine to check if you are methylating enough or not. If you don't fix methylation, it's like building muscle on a broken foundation. Your energy won't last, your brain won't click, and your workouts don't recover well. So, fix it ASAP if you have poor methylation. Now, fixing poor methylation and eating enough protein, you must have thinking you cracked the code to feeling younger and aging backwards, but that is not enough. These are just basics, like another basic that I'm going to talk about next, which is sleep. Let's be real. How many of you sleep consistently for 7 to 8 hours every day in the last 1 month? Tell me in the comments. If you wear wearables like Apple Watch or a smart ring, check your sleep data in the last 1 month. Have you been consistent with your sleep? Sleep isn't rest, it's repair. While you're sleeping, your brain removes toxins, literally, and your inflammation goes down, and you boost your growth hormone, which is an anti-aging hormone, which is very important for the recovery, and your gut lining regenerates. Your metabolism resets. You miss sleep, you lose on all other wonderful things that you have been doing. It could be your protein intake, it could be your supplements, it could be your exercise. Nothing works if you're not sleeping. It's like fueling your car with no engine. It's not just how much you sleep, it's when. If you're going to bed at 1 a.m., having your dinner at 10 p.m., having your phone while you're asleep in the hand, your circadian rhythm is confused, your clock is confused, and your circadian clock can be thrown off. When your clock is off, your biology is off. Your cortisol levels rise when they have to fall down. Your melatonin, which helps you fall asleep and stay asleep, drops. Your insulin response gets worse. And what is the end result? You age faster and heal slower. Many people, even doctors who are night shift workers, come to me and say, how do I align my circadian rhythm? So here is what we all can do to reset our clock. Number 1, eat a protein and healthy fat rich meal prior to your work shift. Number 2, sleep in total darkness even if it's day, and use blackout curtains and cancel white noise. Number 3, avoid caffeine at least 6 to 8 hours before you plan to sleep. And after finishing your night duty, it's important that you see the bright sunlight so that your body aligns with the circadian rhythm. These are not hacks, these are signals to your brain, to your gut, to your immune system to start the repair. Every major aging pathway, from hormones to immunity to gut to brain plasticity, everything aligns with your sleep. If you want your body to age slower and if you want to feel your best again, it's important you look for one simple thing, which is sleep. I know we have covered a lot, your head might be spinning, so take a pause and let's get back to something very simple. I know we have been talking about hormones, protein, immune system, and circadian rhythm, but it may all boil down to one simple thing, which is gut. Because the way you feel, your mood, your energy, your hormonal balance, everything depends on how your gut feels. If your gut goes off, everything goes off. So you may be inflamed inside out. So what is the end result? You could end up with bloating, digestive issues, brain fog, skin breakouts, and lack of energy levels. And what do you need to do to fix it? You need real food. You need fiber. You need fermented foods. The food your great grandparents ate it without calling it gut health. You need variety, not the same 5 types of fruit every day. And most of all, you need to stop feeding your body what it doesn't recognize as food. I'm not telling you to be perfect. I'm talking about feeding your gut like it matters. And when your gut heals, just don't digest better. You sleep better, you recover faster, you don't crash at 3 p.m., you feel less inflamed, you'll have a lot of clarity, and you feel you again. But if you want to know how it's working beyond your symptomatic improvement, then you could be tracking all these data points. For example, resting heart rate variability, homocysteine, your vitamins like B6, B12, and B9, your grip strength, and your biological age tests. And that's great if you're into numbers, but don't forget how you feel is data too. In conclusion, always remember, sleeping when it's dark, moving when your body needs it, eating foods that your body is really missing, letting go of that aren't really working, and trusting that your body can still heal can help you age backwards. Hi, this is Dr. Samatha. I'm here to simplify longevity for you. If you like this video and are looking forward for more such science-backed informational videos, please do subscribe.